Welcome back, we're back on Roy's joint again, and today's jobs are sorting out the leak. Right there where that cleat is, chopping a bit of the wood out possibly, and just sealing that up. Down here, inside, all nice and dry. Hasn't really rained anything at all lately, so hoping to crack on and clean that up. Now we can seal that leak off and start working into the cupboard this side. So that's the cleat removed in the eye bolt. As you can see, this wood here, not looking very good under here, never really has. There's a little bit of movement in there, so I'm probably just going to chop that off there, part way up the top, and then seal any holes that are underneath it for the time being. I have to get a bit more hardwood to go here and replace. There's a fair few sections on board that need replacing like this. This side's not too bad, but side on the starboard side is pretty bad over there. So that'll be a summer job, that one will, but we'll just seal up for the time being. So get the old wood off. Nicely cleaned up, not 100%, but it's going to quickly go over it. But as you can see, I found another hole under here, which is pretty much where the timber was butted up to. I think that literally goes into a bit of deck space under there, which is under the corner steps on the side. Find some just glue over the top of that and clean this corner here up, just to make a good seal for the minute. So that's the sealing done, just to seal up all the joints, the drill holes where the cleat come out, the offcut of that timber there. That's where the eye bolt was. And a little bit along that edge seam there. It's not pretty, it's not brilliant, but it'll stop the water ingress on that joint if that's where it's coming from, until the weather is a bit warmer and we can get back here and repair all that. Alright, back inside. It's bloody freezing outside. I don't know what temperature it is, but it feels like about -10 in the wind, so that's why I wanted to get the outside work done while it was light and before it got cold. A bit of rain on the way as well, but hey-oh. What I did seal that up with is a little trick. Well, it's not a trick really, but it's bloody good stuff. Good old sticks like shit. Get it from Screwfix, whatever. It's about £5 a tube. It will also stick in the wet, underwater as well, I found out. So if you're actually doing a quick repair like we've done out there and it was raining, you can still do the same job with this stuff in the wet, in the rain, whatever. Whereas normal sealant wouldn't really stick very well. But yeah, for the price of it, I use it for temporary stuff. I also use it for permanent stuff because it does literally stick, like, you know. So next job. Oh, we've also got the heater working. Managed to get the fuel dropped down by the missus. Filled the tank up, fired her up, and off she is. So heating's back on. Doors are closed, so we're gonna hunker down in here and crack on with the inside. So yeah, next bit is cleaning this section here up all together. So we're cleaning the hull off in here. Put the light on my up. We've got these 40 grit flat wheels. Work out about £1 each off eBay. Buy a pack at a time. Done them the same on the other side. And yeah, it'll clean that, the paint and the rest of the residue of the foam down there off lovely. But yeah, these here turned up literally a couple of minutes before I left home earlier. That was a bit of a bonus because I only had one left of the last lot from last year. So yeah, we can crack on, change the discs over and start ripping away. Well, we're still here ripping out more of the wheelhouse, that is. Tidied up the area we were working in yesterday, or the other day. That's all cleaned out, back to as good as it needs to be for the moment. Cut out the bulkhead, that's all gone. The section you can see there, which is the shower board from the aft heads. So that's the original bulkhead there. That's as far as the rot went. So I've chopped it out to there. This section here is next to go. We'll do the same line down through and grind out this side. So that'll be a complete new bulkhead, which will fit into here, and then we'll re-sheave right across the two, just to double them up. And then obviously have to fiberglass it all back in around here. Doesn't matter about the aft heads, because that is the storage and workshop area. We've taken the head out anyhow, so that needs to be ripped out. Coming round, we've ripped out the side locker underneath the side deck. That's all come out. We have the locker front there. Needs a tart up, but it can go back in, that's solid. So about here, backwards all needs replacing. But that deck needs to come out. Found this really nice deck underneath the treadmaster that was on the floor. Only problem is around the edge, it is rotten. So I might try and save a bit of it, but we'll see how we get on with that. What else? Yeah, following leaks and sealing odd little bits up as we go, just in case it leaks. I'm just hoping for a bit of rain now so I can see where it is actually coming in from. So I pretty much finished here for the night. I'll show you how we got on. Well, the heater is temporarily mounted on the outside of the locker. That's just so we can keep the heating working and work around where it used to be. We've removed the whole of the side now. Just started to remove the deck from in here. That is the big fuel tank down underneath. That's the one that's got to come out. Still can't work out how he's going to come out, because we're either going to have to remove these beams or take that bulkhead out and cut down through sideways and bring it down in sections. Was hoping to keep the bottom end of this one, even though it does look knackered. The bottom half is solid, but I think that's going to have to come out all together so we can get the fuel tank out. Still got a drip coming in up here. I've done the little seam down the side, same on the other side. I've slowed that one down, slowed this one down, but obviously there's another leak further up, I think, and I think it's along the top of the door frame on the outside. There's a little wooden trim out there. I'm assuming the seal on that's gone. So yeah, made a right mess, tidied up the wheelhouse though. Not sure about this floor here. I'm thinking of keeping that, and then just where we replace around the outside, do it in grey. I'm hoping underneath here, on the main engine hatch, is going to have the same pattern on it. I'm quite tempted to peel that off and see what's going on underneath. That is remains of the door locker, which goes in this corner. That needs to be stripped down, sanded to hell, and cleaned up and put back in. That's solid, there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, made a bit more mess, demolished a bit more of the boat, but it's progress in the right direction at least. Anyhow, it'd be nice when we can start putting her back together. Still got these leaks to actually source back up. I think I found the main one that travels from the top end of the door frame. You can see the moisture on the frame there as it coming down, and that's on the outside of here. There's a timber that needs replacing anyhow. I'm assuming the seal behind that is gone. Heater's nicely mounted back up again. It's only temporary, just to keep the heat going in here. That's the new, or the old floor covering, which we cover over in this grey tread plate. Which I've peeled off, come off lovely that has. So we'll try and save as much as that we can. Hoping the main engine hatch, we've got two engine hatch doors here which completely lift out. It'd be nice if that could be the same tread that is on the outside, because we can then keep this and then we'll paint the rest grey, because there's no way we can match in anywhere around the edges here. Still got to take some more of this off, but yeah, it's progress. Another tidy up down there, another tidy up, nice hoover through, tidied some we took, well, instead of tidying, I've actually chucked them on the seat box up here. All these pieces of wood here are all templates, little frames, parts of the door frame, lockers, backboards. So there's plenty of them there to be remade, but at least we'll keep hold of them, make the job of putting it back together a little bit easier. So yep, follow us along, find us on Facebook, we're also on Instagram now, and yeah, give us a thumbs up, a like, a follow, a subscribe, whatever, and see you next time.